Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's got his man in the open field. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. Too much speed for the defense.
The opening drive, and you catch the secondary in complete disarray. They didn't look prepared after the catch. Truly an electrifying start to this game for them after this long touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. First play taken, a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Flinching before the snap, that'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Lagway. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a toss to the left side. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
The defense was definitely not expecting to run here on this third down, Chris, and it allowed the back to hit the hole with little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
And the quarterback just takes a knee here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long.
Slide 22.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got them right where you want them on third and long, and you give up a run play for a first down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. There's the handoff. He finds some space. Now here he goes. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on third and long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media would be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next third down.
And the quarterback just takes a knee here. Second down play coming up.
Let's go. Break. Single, single.
And it's a kneel down.
Okay,
11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now.
55 weak. Check. Ready.
Now they're running on the toss. The Gators just cannot get their defense off the field.
The defense bailed out in coverage a little too quickly and were not in position for that run play. Safe to say they'll probably be a little bit more disciplined on that next third down.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will take a knee. Second down after that previous play. the offense just takes a knee here. On a drive that just won't end, it's 3rd down and long.
Roll it, roll it.
Looking for some space. It's Durham. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's 1st down? When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Handoff heading left.
Boy, a nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And here's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Boy, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Here we go.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Durham. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. On the run here, lets it go. That's hard. It's Anderson. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Durham. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now.
Let's go.
He's going to take off here. He's in the clear. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Cinderback takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To throw. It's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen to be short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
LSU 10.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? Well, Cook, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
First and 10 now for the offense.
42, Spike.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short with the +27. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Catch made on the out route. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Bringing pressure. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better. Possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's Lagway. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Wants to throw it. And he's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. He's got it in the open. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
PHC is good as still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they would...